Mr. Dalbariste is released from jail. He is supposed to make payments toward the remainder of the balance on the bond directly to the company. He does not, according to your complaint. You allege that he suggested to you that he had no intention of paying the balance that was due. He was basically going to flee, go to Florida where he had family who would shield him from the law. You suggest that during the time he was out on bail, he was arrested twice. Once for driving a stolen vehicle, and another time for violating the restraining order, I believe, against your friend.
Yes, ma'am.
You're worried about your credit, so you paid off the balance. They negotiated a discount with you. So instead of being liable for an additional $3,500, you paid $2,600 to the bail bonds company. And you're also asking us for $400 in emotional distress damages. So you're suing him for $3,000. Mr. Dalbariste, you maintain that you were prepared to make monthly payments toward the bond. You gave that money to the plaintiff.
Yes, ma'am.
You say that instead of paying the bail bonds company with the funds that you gave him, the plaintiff instead said, I'm going to use it to pay my rent and to cover costs for prostitutes and cocktails. You further contend that he took it upon himself to pay off the entire debt,
Correct.
which is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
something that you ever asked him to do.
Yes, ma'am.
After this transaction, you maintain that the plaintiff actually sued your family, your
Correct.
mother, father, and brother over
Correct.
this debt. You contend that was simply a frivolous filing. You maintain you owe him nothing. I got to ask you, Mr. Oliver, the incident that gives rise to all of this is the defendant's arrest for allegedly committing an act of domestic violence on your friend. Why do you try to get him out of jail?
I wasn't trying to get him out of jail for my sake. It was for her. She was at my house when he was calling, when he was locked up. He was berating her all evening on the phone about getting him out of jail. And basically came down to saying he had money in the bank to take care of it. His parents, he would talk to his parents when they got back from Florida.
So you put the money up to get him out of jail?
He did not, ma'am. He did not put the money up to get me out of jail. My girlfriend sold you $200 in food stamps.
Talk to me, sir.
My girlfriend sold him $200 in food stamps, so he put up the money since she sold him food stamps.
He says that he paid a $500 down payment. You say that it was really only $100 out of his own money and that you paid him back.
I paid him the
Why were
first
you
day.
arrested?
I was arrested for a dispute between me and my girlfriend.
Were you physically violent?
No, I was not.
What happened?
We had a, you know what? We put hands on each other.
You put hands on her?
I think I defended myself, ma'am.
You were arrested?
Yes, I was.
And was there a restraining order taken out against you?
As of now, there is.
And did you violate that restraining order by continuing to attempt to make contact with her?
I did.
Where's your evidence, Mr. Oliver, of the $500 that you paid?
The receipt is on the first page, second page of the evidence.
You know, Mr. Dalbariste, I looked at the text messages. In fact, I think there's an August 9th message from you. I'll have your cash tonight. So tell me why you weren't satisfying the debt. It was your debt, your arrest.
I gave Mr. Oliver money at 2 o'clock in the morning, thinking that it was my bail needing to be paid.
When did you give him this money?
I personally
Let's get our timeline clear. You were arrested July 29th. You say on July 30th you repaid him $100. Did you get $100 back from him, sir?
No.
So let's start, Mr. Dalbariste, with evidence of the money that you gave the plaintiff.
I don't have no evidence, ma'am, but I know for sure.
So that's not helpful.
I had to pay my girlfriend first, which she paid Mr. Oliver. Everybody was paid the first day I was out of jail.
Did you ever say to him, look, I'm not paying you back and I'm going to Florida. I'm not going to
Never said that, not once. I wouldn't even try to do that. That makes no sense.
It makes plenty of sense
To
if
leave to
somebody
Florida?
doesn't want to face charges. He says you had family there. Do you have family in Florida?
I have all my family.
So, don't ask a question if you don't want to know the
Yeah,
answer. It's not at all inconceivable. He was afraid you were a flight risk.
That makes no sense. I have kids here. I'm not going to leave my kids to go hide in Florida from domestic violence when I should be able to control myself and fix my problems.
But you weren't controlling yourself
Yes.
because you were arrested twice.
Yes, ma'am.
While you were out on bail.
Yes, ma'am.
Why were you driving a stolen vehicle?
It wasn't stolen. It was a car that was given to me, and the person, whatever issues that they had, they came to their recognizances and reported it stolen. I was then released.
Wait. So somebody gave you a car, got mad at you, reported it stolen, and you were arrested for driving that stolen vehicle. What
Yes.
happened to those charges?
If they were finished, or I was released, ma'am.
Is there a pending criminal matter
No,
open now?
not at all.